caused a big problem. Instead of having objectivity in reporting, they created sensationalism, trying to gain the public in blaming, trying to pick somebody out and blame somebody. And I think that they overreacted. I think they're still overreacting, actually, because they haven't got all the facts right now. They can say he is a suspect, but he's dead now. His wife is dead now. We may never know the story. But they created the public's interest. They created people to point the finger to.
Let me ask, where did the media get their information? The assertion of the district attorney that the district attorney's office and the police department was not leaking information is incredible.
But the media should be able to.
When you're covering, if I may just answer this, when you're covering a police investigation, one of the things you have to do is report on how the police investigation is developing. But no, let me finish, please, ma'am. All the twists and turns that investigation takes. Now, do you have a problem with that?
Yes, because you vilified Willie Bennett in the Boston Herald. You tried and convicted him in the Boston Herald. You published a complete and total lie last week that he had been identified positively in a lineup. And you allowed the Boston police to use you to convict him and destroy any chance he ever had at a fair trial.
Attorney Sheketoff, you were at that lineup, were you not?
Yes, I was.
All right, now it's a total lie, you say. We have all been led to believe that William Bennett said that's the most familiar fate. What happened? What happened at the lineup?
Well, I'm not going to say what happened at the lineup. It was a grand jury procedure. What I am going to say...
Well, just before you...
It did not happen at the Boston Herald.
You just called the Boston Herald a liar.
That's right.
Now,
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Let me just finish this.
The Boston Herald, you said a lie.
Let me finish, please. You said you were at that lineup. I wasn't. But we know from the paper other sources that were.
Right.
And all I can tell you is that our sources do not agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, well, that's on videotape, and maybe someday you'll see.
I think the fact is that the Herald contradicted itself because what it said was a positive ID, and then in the body of the story it said that Stewart said that he looked closely like the man. That's not a positive ID. That's a wavering ID, if anything. It wasn't a positive ID. And then
I want to get Mark back in here.
Culpability, once a story like this is unloosed, it's very difficult to know which sources are credible and not. And I don't want to get into those judgments. In my book, the media